I'm going to share with you a story. Somebody had asked me, a couple folks had asked me that on our whiteboard up over there. You see the letters TSGGGOCC, which is what my message is about today. And some thought that maybe it was a foreign language. Yeah, maybe. Others are going, it doesn't spell anything. That's right, it doesn't. But I'm going to tell you about it. I'm going to tell you about it in the form of this final psalm in our book of Psalms, Psalm 150. A psalm that kind of is an end to one of the great books of the Old Testament. A book that Martin Luther called our book, called the prayer book of the Bible, called the song book of the Bible. Because it truly is a book that talks about us. It talks about our condition. It talks about who we are. It talks about times when we are sad. It talks about times when we are happy. And the final few chapters, chapter 50 and 51, talks about worship. It talks about how worship should be. It talks about praising. You hear how many times in this Psalm 150 it says, praise the Lord for this, praise the Lord for that, praise the Lord for that. Time after time again, it tells us how we need to be praiseful in worship. How many times have you really been praiseful in worship? How many times has worship been such a joy to you? A joy that is something that when you walk out, you go, wow, I've been in the presence of God today. And it has really been fun. I think in all the years that I've been a pastor, I have seen some really kind of fun changes in some about 30 years. I've watched worship from being probably some of the most, I hate to say it, but dull, drab stuff that I've ever seen. Because as I was sharing with a couple, I was not a standard Christ Lutheran Church member who sat in the back 1/3 of the church.
No, you say, really?
Yes. We sat, when I was a kid, I had to sit in the front pew. And I sat with my mother on one side and my father on the other side, and both my mother and father had the greatest pincher fingers I have ever felt in my life. And I think I still carry some bruises on my hip bones from some of those times. So I was really a good kid. But it was for a reason too. But one of the things that I have seen in my years is I've seen an opportunity from time to time for us to really be joyful in worship, to really be praiseful in worship, to really enjoy. And it's so strange because sometimes all it takes are just a few. And with those few, suddenly it is like a wildfire. I think one of these things, and I can maybe say it with a little bit of honesty, is that these last 2 Sundays that we've done this, have been a couple of great Sundays. I've seen smiles, I've seen joy. I've seen people just enjoying one another and worshiping at the same time, and that is what worship needs to be. The basic statement that so many pastors have said, that if you don't feel just a tiny bit better leaving worship than you did when you walked in, then somehow or another we haven't done the right work. Somehow or another something has gone wrong. I'm going to tell you now what those letters mean, but not quite yet. Last week, as you know, I was out with my spouse and with our daughter and her fiance out to the Black Hills. Our daughter's getting married out there, not this October, but next October. And so we were in the process of kind of finalizing some of the venue stuff out there, and you know, had the really, really tough task one morning of having to go into this incredible bakery in Rapid City and sample all their stuff. Which was, I felt so terrible about doing that. Sometimes those dirty jobs have to be done as well. But one of the things that we needed to look for, and this was actually for my daughter's fiance's side of the family, we had to look for a venue or a site to have the group supper. Well, we were looking in the city of Custer, and for all of you who've ever been in Custer, in the summertime in Custer, that place is a moving place. I mean, there are people and tourists from all around the world there. However, not quite the same when the tourist season kind of slows down. We had found this one venue that was great. We had eaten the food was incredible, and we thought, oh, this is going to be the place. So we found the owner, and we got him off on the side, and we started saying, you guys ever, because they were kind of a brand new establishment, we said, have you ever done a group supper? And he said, I would love to do it. But he said, the problem is, he said, we're closing down this weekend. And I go, what? And he said, no. He said, we're closing down for the entire winter because we have nobody to work. He said, all of our high school and college students leave in late August, and by late September, every one of our international help leaves. So he said, we've got to close down, we have no people. And so there were a couple of different places that were exactly in the same predicament. And then we found a place. It was an interesting place. The place was called the Beacon. And it was an old warehouse on a back street of Custer that had been used years and years as a place to house mining equipment and things like that. It was a warehouse for an old mining company. And this lady and her son had purchased it, had moved out to Custer, had spent most of last winter putting the thing together into this amazing place that had marvelous food, that had a stage, one of the only stages for bands and things like that in that entire part of the Black Hills. And they had bands that were there all the time. Well, we were there on a night that they had a really interesting band. The band was, here's what I would call, okay? Probably you should maybe shut it off for a minute. No, that's all right.
Sorry.
I would say that the three male members of the band were all about my age, and they all looked like they were 1960s Stonehenge. And I thought, oh, this is going to be interesting. And then they had a gal who was a singer who was about the same. And they were dubbed as a country western band. But they played absolutely everything. Well, they had a great crowd there. The band was playing their hearts out. They were actually incredible musicians. And they were playing and everything was going great, but there wasn't a soul that was dancing. And then I I watched that and I thought, that is so sad. Because here you've got this place that truly is praising and worshiping in their own way, but there is nobody dancing. Well, finally, a song came on, and as soon as I heard it, I go, well, I don't think they're going to dance to this one. The song was Every Girl's Crazy About a Sharp-Dressed Man by ZZ Top.
Wow.
And I thought, nobody's going to get up to dance to that. However, all of a sudden, one person got up along with another. And then a third, and a fourth, and a fifth, and a sixth. And those 6 people got out on the dance floor. And they started dancing. And there was such a joy in their dancing, such a joy in just their excitement and their smiles, that suddenly, within minutes, the entire place was up. And everyone was dancing. One of the coolest couples that I saw dancing was this big, bulky guy that was about 6'4", 300 pounds, with his little 2-year-old daughter. And they're going like this, doing little 2 steps around, and everybody is just smiling. And that 2-year-old was so excited that she wanted to go up on stage and dance with the gal who was the lead singer. And so they threw her up there, and the next thing you know, she's being held, and she's got a tambourine, and she's working on that. The place was going nuts. Those first 6 people that got up, I'm going to say the child among them was probably 87. And by the end of the night, I dubbed them the swinging, dancing great-grandmas of Custer County. And that's who they were. It starts, even in worship, with just a few. Just a few who maybe don't want to sing very loud, but suddenly find it and decide, I love this hymn, and I'm going to sing it loud. It's done in the smiles. It's done in the voices of the children as they marched around today, as they will come up an offering with their noisy offering, and I couldn't find the noisy offering thing, so we're going to use the Holy Strainer. So that'll work well for that. God wants us to praise Him. To praise Him in His temple. To praise Him in song. To praise Him in dance. To praise Him every single day that we hold breath. May you praise God each and every day until your final breath, when you get to say hi face to face. Amen.